Hello beautiful, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing an all signs reading, okay, where we are looking at your person's current feelings. Helicopter going over the top. But we're also looking at whether or not they still see a future with you. You could be separated or you could be together, right? And this could be a question that you're asking. So we're looking at answering those two questions for each and every one of the zodiac signs. Now you can obviously check your sun, moon and rising and see if the message comes together, you know, if there's some added information for you. But that's what this read is going to be about. Let me know if you guys want me to do more of these. Maybe on a weekly basis I can do an all sign to check in on your person's feelings and maybe thoughts, feelings and perhaps intentions, feelings and whatever, or just feelings. Okay, just let me know if you like this style. So if you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif. I welcome you to evolve with me. I'm a channel, a medium, and so I always have spirit in my ear. These messages are to bring you clarity about about your situation, some of the questions that you've been asking, so that you can begin to move forward, set yourself free from having these questions constantly hanging over you. Some of you just need a little bit of confirmation or validation. So however this serves you, that is what these messages are for. Okay. Trust your own guidance system though. Okay. If the person hasn't spoken to you in 10 years, and the reading for your zodiac sign is that they're in love with you and they want to marry you tomorrow, then it's probably not your story, right? So you've always got to trust your own intuition. I'm just reading the energy as it is, and it is for a collective, so it might not be specific to you. That's what I'm saying. Maybe check your sun, your moon and your rising, your other placements. You will know intuitively when a message is for you. You'll get that confirmation in your heart. Okay, let's begin. We're going to start with Aquarius. With your person's feelings for my Aquarius collective. Thank you, Spirit. How is it that they feel about Aquarius right now? How is it that they're feeling? Okay, I'm not going to take that one. Too many cards jumped out. Let's get a clear pull. How is it, Aquarius? It's like the energy here and this connection between you and your person is very, very active right now, because my cards just want to jump. How do they feel about Aquarius right now? Thank you, Spirit. Feelings, their current feelings. There is an insecurity that I'm picking up from your person, and they're worried that this is over. They're worried that even though they really, really want this, that the universe is going to take this away from them, meaning you. There's an insecurity. It's like they're afraid they're not good enough. They're not good enough. They're not bringing enough to the table. Perhaps something's happened recently that has exposed them to you. But emotionally, they are very, very insecure, and they're worried that you're going to leave them. That's how they're feeling. There's anxiety that I'm picking up here, Aquarius. Do they still see a future with you? Well, already we've seen that they believe that you are, that this opportunity, this love, this connection is going to be taken away from them. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, no, they don't. This could be their insecurity. It could be their own fears, and they could be totally delusional about this. But I'm also getting a message, Aquarius, if this has not happened yet, something is going to come to light. They know it. Something is going to be exposed, and you are going to, and this is going to be over. So if you've been wondering if something's been going on, that something nefarious has been going on, if they've been lying to you about something, you are going to be faced with the truth, and you're going to have to make a decision about this relationship. All right. They believe that this is going to be taken away from them, that they're going to lose this relationship. Okay. Pisces. Your person's feelings. Thank you, Spirit. How is this person feeling about my Pisces collective? How is this person feeling about my Pisces collective? Thank you, Spirit. Guys, for those of you who don't know, if you're new to my channel and you enjoy the energy, if you're considering subscribing, I do offer a free intro reading for new subscribers. There are a few terms and conditions, but you can just check those out in the description box below if that is something you're interested in. It's nice if you're considering getting a private reading or working with me as a coach to get a feel for my energy. So might be something you want to consider. It's just an intro reading. You get to choose love, money, or health, and then you take it from there. You can obviously then go deeper, but I just wanted to share that with you guys, all the newbies. Aries. No, I'm on Pisces. Pisces, okay. Clear the energy for me for Pisces. Your person's feelings. They're really, really feeling positive about this opportunity with you to build and grow and develop a new beautiful relationship. This feels like new energy, so this could be a new connection, Pisces, but if it's not new, they have a brand new perspective. There's a new energy, a new lease on life when it comes to your relationship. They want to start afresh. And they feel good about this. There's a lot of stability here, a lot of value that they feel towards you. They envision beautiful things together. It's like, you know, they feel like you are a really, really, really good match. Do they still see a future with you? Or do they see a future with you if this is someone new? Yes, they do. King of Wands. They're eager to build a future with you. They're envisioning a lot of beautiful things, a lot of their own goals and aspirations, and they just see how you would be a perfect fit, a perfect add-on to their life. They do still see a vision, envision a future with you if this is someone that you have history with. Okay, lots of passion there, and they're ready to act on it. So they're really feeling inspired towards building and taking that next step. All right, Pisces. Let's move on to Aries. Your person's feelings. Thank you, Spirit. What are their feelings towards Aries right now? Feelings. We've got the High Priestess. They're feeling there's this telepathic energy between you, very, very spiritual connection. They feel connected to you on a soul level. There's a lot of magic between you, but they also feel like you're hiding aspects of yourself, and so there's a little bit of distrust. They're still trying to develop and build trust with you. So a little bit of insecurity where that's concerned. It's like you're not showing all of your cards, and so emotionally they're also holding back a little bit because they don't want to show all of their cards, have their chest completely open, and you are not willing to do that. You know, there's fear, there's some concern around that, Aries. Do they still see a future with you? Yes, they do. Justice and balance. They do. They see a beautiful future with you that is filled with alignment and a lot of positivity. They see a lot of potential here. All right. Marriage. For some of you, justice is that legal paperwork, that legal commitment. So they trust you. It's just emotionally they feel like maybe you're not fully emotionally invested. You're holding back a little bit. All right. Taurus. How is it that Taurus person feels about them right now? How does your person feel about you? For my Taurus collective. They feel like even though they've tried really, really hard, the relationship is over. They feel like they have to let go. Or they're afraid that they're going to have to let go because it feels like they feel out of control in the relationship. Do they still see a future with you? Do they still envision a future? They can still envision a potential future, but they feel like they need to cut that out. They need to let go of that idea. It's possible that they might have to let go of that entire vision. With the Queen of Swords, it's about cutting something out because it's not healthy. And that's what I'm getting here, Taurus. That's where their thinking is, you know. Let's move on to Gemini. How does your person feel about you currently? Person's current feelings for Gemini. 9 of Pentacles. You have a lot to offer this person. You have a lot to offer. They feel very stable with you. They feel like you are doing very well, and it makes them feel like being with you is a bit of a step up. Okay, I'm going to be honest. You offer them a lot of stability. And they feel like they're growing. So they're feeling very, very stable and secure, and they see a lot of value in your relationship. Do they still see a future together? Do they still see a future together? Eight of Swords. There's mental turmoil about that. That's a no. I think that right now the relationship makes sense to them, but they're not really envisioning the future. The 9 of Pentacles, that makes sense. There's also, this person is very much focused on themselves. So maybe you're getting single energy from them when you're supposed to be together, you know, supposed to be doing this together. Let's move on to Cancer. How is it your person feels about you currently? How does this person feel about you currently? We've got the Page of Cups. There's insecurity. Emotionally, there's not a lot of investment here. They still have a soft place for you, but they're not very emotionally invested, Cancer. I think the feelings are starting to fade. If you are separated, but if you are together, then it's like it's not growing, and it could be insecurity. So, do they see a future with you? Do they still see a potential future with you? They do. King of Cups. They do still see a potential. I think they're hoping that they'll be able to work through the emotional block, because I do feel like there's an emotional block. This person knows that you are a catch and that they could be very, very happy with you. I'm getting the energy of it'll be foolish for me to lose Cancer. But if emotionally they're not there, they're not there, you know. Leo. How is it that your person feels about you right now? Four of Wands. Lots of passion. This person wants to have a beautiful life with you. The Four of Wands is the marriage card. They want to take that next step. They want to build on this relationship. They're very, very passionate about your union. Do they still see a future? Do they still see a future with you? Six of Swords. They do. They do. There are some things that need to be left behind in the past. They're willing to do that. They're willing to release the old, to be able to move forward to a new life with you, to leave the past in the past. They do. All right. Virgo. How is it that your person feels about you? You've got the Queen of Pentacles. This person feels that you are home. There's a lot of love here. You are home. They feel this could be a marriage, or they still feel like you are their person. And you are home to them, and a place is... the energy I'm getting is you will always be welcome, you know. They'll always have this safe space for you. Their arms will always be open to you. That's the energy. Do they still see a future with you? They dream about it, but they can't envision it. They're not sure. I'm getting the message, it's up to you. That's how they see it. It's up to you. But just based on certain things, they're not sure if it'll happen with you. Libra. How does your person feel about you, Libra? Ace of Cups. Love. Agape love. This is a very, very deep emotional connection. And they're very, very excited to be able to experience this with you. I think they'd given up all hope that they would be able to. Do they still see a future with you, Libra? Do they see a future with you? This could be a new connection. There's apprehension. They're not thinking that far. They see the potential, but they still, yeah, I feel like this is new. This is a new energy. That is still to be seen. That's the message I'm getting. Scorpio. How is your person feeling about you? Feelings for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Swords. This person is bitter and resentful. They feel a lot of anger towards you. They feel like you stabbed them in the back. Ten of Swords is a very painful ending. This person feels like you betrayed their trust. Yeah. So not a good feeling at all. Do they see a future with you? Do they still see a potential future with you? I would be very surprised if it's a yes, no. They do still daydream about it. It still comes to mind, the life that you were supposed to have together. They cut it out. Knight of Swords, they cut it out. The moment the thought comes up, they cancel it. That's where they are, Scorpio. So whatever happened here, if this is your message, was ugly. Sagittarius, your person's feelings. How is my Sagittarius person feeling about them currently? How do they feel about Sag right now? Four of Cups, apathy. This person keeps looking back at you, keeps looking back, keeps thinking, replaying your story together. They're stuck in the past, though. They're stuck in the past a lot. Focused on the loss and everything that went wrong for them. There is emotion, but it's not positive. They're not thinking about the good times. It's not love and appreciation. It's apathy. Okay, Sag. Do they still see a future with you? There's doubt. Sometimes they think maybe, other times they think no. They're back and forth. There's indecision about that, not clarity. Very much up in their ego when it comes to you, trying to figure things up here. Things are not making sense right now. Okay, Capricorn. How is it that your person feels about you right now? The person on your mind, Capricorn. How is it that they feel about you right now? King of Wands. Passion. Attraction. They feel inspired to be with you, do what it takes to make things, to take that next step, or to make things right, whatever that is. There's a lot of passion here with the King of Wands, and they want to build. Do they see a future with you? Do they still see a future with you, Capricorn? Ten of Wands. They do. They do. They do. They need to leave some things behind. But they do. There you have it, guys. Beautiful. So, your person's feeling, and do they still see a future with you? I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Let me know in the comment section if you would like me to do more like these, more of this style reading. Let me know in the comment section, and I will do my best to do it on a more regular basis. If you'd like a private reading, details are in the description box below. Whatever you do, do what is best for you. Love and light. Bye now.